Have you ever bitten into a bright red strawberry, only to find it bitter, hard, and white in the center? That disappointing bite usually comes down to one thing: the wrong strawberry variety. Because not all strawberries are grown for sweetness. Some are grown to ship better, some are grown to look prettier on a shelf and stay firm longer, even if the flavor is not the best. But when you grow the right strawberry at home, everything changes. And today, I'm going to show you how to grow strawberries the beginner-friendly way, avoid the mistakes that ruin your harvest, and at the end, I'm giving you the top 5 sweetest tasting strawberries in the world, ranked from last place to first place, so you know exactly which varieties are worth planting. You can get berries that are sweet, juicy, fragrant, red all the way through, and packed with real strawberry flavor, the kind that makes you understand why homegrown fruit tastes completely different. So, let's grow by zone. Today, we are talking about strawberries, one of the most loved fruits in the home garden. They are sweet, beautiful, productive, and beginner-friendly when you choose the right variety and give them the right conditions. Strawberries have a fascinating history. Wild strawberries have been enjoyed for thousands of years, but the large garden strawberries we grow today came from crossing strawberry species from different parts of the world, including North America and South America. That is why modern strawberries are much larger and more productive than the tiny wild berries people once gathered. And the name strawberry has a few possible origins. Some believe it came from the old practice of mulching strawberry plants with straw to keep the berries clean and off the soil. Others believe it may have come from the way the plant sends out runners that look like they are strewn across the ground. Either way, the name fits perfectly because strawberries love mulch and they spread beautifully when they are happy. Most strawberries grow best in USDA zones 4 through 9, but your exact variety matters. Some handle colder winters better, while others do better in warmer climates, so always check your zone before you buy. There are 3 main types of strawberries: June-bearing, everbearing, and day-neutral. June-bearing strawberries produce one large harvest, usually in late spring to early summer. Everbearing strawberries usually produce 2 smaller harvests. Day-neutral strawberries can produce fruit throughout the growing season when the weather is favorable, making them a great choice if you want steady berries instead of one big harvest. For beginners, the easiest way to grow strawberries is to start with live plants, bare root crowns, or plugs instead of seeds. Strawberries can be grown from seed, but they are slower, less predictable, and not the best choice if you want a reliable beginner harvest. If you want fruit sooner, start with healthy strawberry crowns or young plants from a trusted nursery. Plant strawberries in early spring as soon as the soil can be worked. In warmer zones, you may also be able to plant in fall so the roots can establish before the next growing season. Strawberries love full sun, so aim for at least 6 to 10 hours of direct sunlight per day. More sun usually means sweeter berries, stronger plants, and better production. They also need well-drained soil. Strawberries do not like sitting in soggy ground because wet roots can lead to root rot, disease, and weak plants. Raised beds, containers, grow bags, and hanging baskets are great options because they help with drainage and make it easier to control the soil. When planting strawberries, the crown is the most important part. The crown is where the leaves meet the roots, and it should sit right at soil level. If you bury the crown too deep, the plant can rot. If you plant it too high, the roots can dry out. So think of it like this: roots under the soil, leaves above the soil, and the crown right at the surface. Space strawberry plants about 12 to 18 inches apart, depending on the variety and your growing method. Add compost before planting, keep the soil evenly moist, and mulch around the plants with straw, clean garden mulch, shredded leaves, or pine needles. Mulch is important because it helps keep the berries off wet soil, reduces weeds, holds moisture, and helps prevent mud from splashing onto the fruit. Strawberries love full sun, loose soil, steady moisture, clean mulch, good airflow, and regular harvesting. But they hate standing water, heavy clay soil, weeds, overcrowding, berry crowns, and fruit sitting directly on wet soil. Water consistently, especially when the plants are flowering and fruiting. Try to water at the base of the plant instead of soaking the leaves because wet leaves can encourage disease. Harvest strawberries when they are fully red, fragrant, slightly soft. but not mushy. Strawberries do not ripen much after picking, so avoid harvesting berries with white or green tips. Pick them with a little green cap attached so they store better. For storage, do not wash strawberries until you are ready to eat them. Extra moisture can make them spoil faster. Store them in the refrigerator in a breathable container and use them within a few days for the best flavor. And if you have extra strawberries, freeze them. Wash them, dry them completely, remove the tops, lay them on a baking sheet until frozen, and then move them into freezer bags so they do not freeze into one big clump. Strawberries are beginner friendly, but they are not completely problem free. The most common issues are birds, slugs, snails, aphids, spider mites, tarnished plant bugs, gray mold, powdery mildew, leaf spot, and root rot. Birds love ripe strawberries just as much as we do. One day your berries look almost ready, and the next morning they have tiny peck marks in them. A simple natural fix is to use garden netting, mesh covers, or hoops to protect the fruit. Slugs and snails are another common problem, especially when berries sit directly on damp soil. That is why mulch is so helpful. It keeps the fruit lifted, cleaner, and less likely to rot or be chewed. To control slugs naturally, keep the bed clean, remove rotting leaves and damaged fruit, and check the garden in the evening when slugs are most active. Aphids can cluster on tender new growth, and spider mites can show up when the weather is hot and dry. A strong spray of water can knock aphids off the plant, and insecticidal soap can help when needed. For diseases like gray mold, powdery mildew, leaf spot, and root rot, prevention is the best defense. Give your strawberries good spacing, strong airflow, clean mulch, and avoid watering directly over the leaves. Also, do not plant strawberries where tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, or potatoes recently grew because some soil diseases can carry over. Now, let's talk about beneficial insects. Bees help pollinate strawberry flowers, which leads to better shaped berries. Poor pollination can cause small or misshapen fruit. Ladybugs, lacewings, hoverflies, predatory mites, and parasitic wasps can help control pests naturally. To attract them, plant flowers and herbs near your strawberry patch, such as borage, alyssum, calendula, dill, chives, thyme, and yarrow. A few beginner mistakes to avoid are planting the crown too deep, letting the bed become overcrowded, ignoring runners, watering over the leaves too often, and choosing a variety for size instead of flavor. And remember, if you want the sweetest strawberries possible, choose varieties known for taste, not just berries that look big and pretty. Now let's rank the top 5 sweetest tasting strawberries in the world for beginner gardeners, starting from last place and working our way to the sweetest. Number 5 is Seascape. Seascape is a day-neutral strawberry, which means it can produce berries over a longer season instead of giving you only one short harvest. It has a sweet, juicy, bright flavor and is a great choice if you want steady berries and a dependable harvest. Number 4 is Albion. Albion is also day neutral, and it is known for firm, attractive, sweet berries that hold up well after picking. This is a great option if you want strawberries for snacking, slicing into desserts, adding to yogurt, or storing in the fridge for a few days. Number 3 is Sparkle. Sparkle is an older June-bearing variety known for rich, classic strawberry flavor. It may not always produce the biggest berries, but it has that old-fashioned garden strawberry taste that makes homegrown berries so special. Number 2 is Earliglow. Earliglow is often praised as one of the best-tasting classic strawberries. It is sweet, aromatic, and full of real strawberry flavor. The first berries are usually larger, and later berries may get smaller, but the flavor is why gardeners keep coming back to it. And number 1 is Mara de Bois. Mara de Bois is famous for its incredible sweetness, fragrance, and almost wild strawberry flavor. It is not always the biggest or firmest berry, but when it comes to taste, it is one of the most special strawberries you can grow. This is the strawberry you grow when flavor is the priority. If you want steady berries through the season, look at Seascape or Albion. If you want classic old-fashioned flavor, look at Sparkle or Earliglow. And if you want the sweetest, most fragrant, dessert-like strawberry experience, Mara de Bois is the variety to remember. And before you go, visit our website to download the free one-page strawberry growing guide so you can keep the best planting tips, variety names, and beginner reminders right beside you in the garden. If you want to know what grows best in your zone, make sure to follow along, because here on Grow by Zone, we are going plant by plant, zone by zone, and helping you grow smarter wherever you live.